Welcome back to North of the Broad. Chef Jacqueline Orak is with us.
Hello.
Chef, good to have you with us. She is
Thank
with
you
the
so
Culinary Institute of the South, which is part of the Technical College of the Lowcountry.
Yes, ma'am.
A mouthful, but very important that people know that they are connected.
We are, absolutely.
You are in the construction mode, and I think everyone's waiting with bated breath. When will students first be able to actually go into the new site, the new place at Buckwalter?
Well, we are anticipating a fall 2021 start date. And what does that mean to you all? For us, it means mid to late October. We are praying that construction doesn't fall behind and or, knock on, I'm sitting in some wood chair, that hurricanes are going to stay at bay for this year, and that we will continue to be right on schedule. Keys should be in hand, we're hoping middle of August, opening and unpacking all the equipment, getting things tested out with the official walk-in date for students of October 14th.
And describe for us what's inside this building, what's inside this space, what will, when it's eventually completed and all the equipment is in place?
Oh yes, it is actually every single classroom, every single room in there serves a purpose. It is a classroom for students, so truly the entire building is going to be operated by students and the faculty there. We will have a big test demo kitchen available for competitions or demonstrations. And then we have multiple cooking labs. We'll have a baking demo lab. Our storeroom and purchasing will be receiving all our food. We will have a restaurant that will be fully run by students and serving the people. A bakery cafe that will be serving all the baked goods, a garde manger lab. And one of the most exciting things that I'm not sure if everyone knows about is that we will actually have a food museum, a trademark name. It's a food museum, but a food museum that will celebrate our Southern culture.
Very exciting. Now, you're the department head or the division head for culinary and hospitality.
Yes, ma'am.
And so there's such a need for workers in those areas, right? And particularly in this area of the Lowcountry. So
absolutely,
lots of jobs. And so we really want students to know that and maybe look at Culinary Institute.
Absolutely. Right now, even pre-pandemic, post-pandemic, the hospitality and tourism world is a plethora of jobs. There's so many unique opportunities, from being in a kitchen, restaurant, country club, resort, hotel, front of house, back of house, pastry chef. There's just so many unique opportunities, and we're so excited that we're here for all the people to show them formal training so they can go out and get those great paying jobs so they can start above the normal and be fully prepared to start working.
So you just mentioned something. So by getting this training, actually going to a culinary school, you can start at a higher wage. And are we talking specifically about cooks, chefs?
Absolutely. We are in the market of training professionals. We are training those who are above and beyond, assistant managers. We make all of our students become Serve Safe Manager certified, so a step above, so that they know how to prepare and serve safe food. We are looking to train professionals. It's not we're just a chef, or we're not just a cook anymore. We are chefs. It is a full-blown profession.
Jennifer, Jacqueline, the restaurant business is a tough business.
It is.
I just hear horror stories. I don't mean to go negative, but it's hard work.
It is. I've been in the field for 20 years. I started when I was 17. I'm 38 now, and it is cutthroat. It's a lot of hours, and we do tell the students that I feel you do have to put in that time and effort to, work those 18, 20-hour days to really appreciate it, and that's how you get better with practice. But those who are full-blown love to be in the food and beverage industry, there's no other place you'd rather be.
And the rewards then are?
The rewards are the smiles, the thank you. Oh my God, that was the most beautiful dish I've ever had. The monetary is important, but honestly, just the thank you, that was the best meal of my life. I could die a happy person after having that. That's just fulfilling in itself.
Now, how is the Culinary Institute good for our community?
It's fantastic. It's going to be a buzzing hub of activity from the educational side for the students, the new students. We're going to be doing continuing education. We're going to be doing demos, wine demos, food demos, the tour from all the southern states, and our food museum. There's going to be a buzzing plethora of things for you to do there. It's going to be hopping.
And so the the food museum.
Food museum.
That sounds so fascinating. Will that open when everything else opens, or will that be at like a phase 2?
We are anticipating it to hopefully open alongside with the school in October, but there might be a small delay in that as well, as we are still in the construction
phase. And if a student that is watching our show wants to be involved, wants to maybe think about culinary school, what do they just get in touch with TCL?
They get in touch with TCL. We're actually doing a fast track summer program where you can take 4 of the basic entry classes this summer, June 7th through July 27th, and get a step ahead of the class so you can walk in almost to a sophomore level so that you're walking into more advanced classes in the new building.
You certainly have a passion for what you do. You've been in the business, but now you're in the education piece.
I feel from when I went to school, I'm a certified pastry chef, I'm a sommelier as well. I went to school for a very long time, and every single job that I've done, I've always been a manager and been constantly training and teaching. That's what I've done my entire life. So I feel that there's no better way to take all the skills that I've learned and share it with those who want to learn and grow as well.
Very good. Thank you, Chef.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it so much, and we'll be right back with North of the Broad.